I'll look a few now. Oh, camera. There we go. Alrighty. Oh yeah, probably a good idea if I just, bung something on in the background. Oh yeah. Why does it always pop up in this screen? Cool. Yeah, only 8:05. Not a big deal. Right. I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to do. 'Cause if I think properly about this, tell you what, manage, transfer, Rebecca, copy, yes. Yes to all. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do Light and Dark Reborn. Oh, can I make... I need to make sure that Freya actually does work, so I am going to quickly transfer her as well. Reason I'm doing copy instead of just move. Simple, I would just want to... I don't want to remove them from their original profiles, because then I have almost a backup. Not quite a backup, but you know, I have another version that I can play around with. So if I go to Light and Dark Personal 2, which is a, as it sounds, a personal profile that I'm not planning on streaming much on, but I'll do it if I want, if I feel like it. And I'm currently using it as a little bit of a test bed. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're looking for Freya, if I can find her. There she is. Copy, yes. Oh, that's going to copy all of her saves. Oh, boy. This is the problem with having characters that you played a lot. You tend to have a shitload of saves. I am going to remove a number of my old profiles fairly soon, though. Because here's the thing, it's fine having them, but the thing is that all the characters that are on them are probably not going to work. So there's no point in trying to resurrect them. Okay, so we've got Freya, we've got Minerva. And where's Rebs? Hiding. There we go. Copy her. Yes. I might do some tweaking with the Ohms Wrapped race mod. I might even also, you know what, give me just a sec. Patreon.com/dint. I don't know if there are more up-to-date versions of the tail mod or whether it's just the tail mod as is. Come on, here we go. Direct messages, din. Hair pack, hair pack, hair pack. Find tail. Now, I probably don't have. Looks like it probably hasn't been updated in a while. Don't even know what the mod's actually called, so I'll come back to that another time. I don't think there's been an update to it, so... Right. And what I tend to do whenever I do something like this, if there's a shit ton of saves, I just delete large chunks of them, because honestly, I only need the newest 2 or 3 per character. So I'm going to leave these Freya ones, all 4 of those. I did decide to do a bit of pruning. I felt like when I started playing Rebecca, I sort of screwed it up a bit. Well, I immediately went and got a vampirism, like, before I even started doing any other quests, so I thought, you know what, I want to try and do it a little bit slower than that, rather than just immediately, hey look, she's a vampire. Now, Minerva, I'm going to leave 3, because I know what her save is like. It's a pain in the ass, and I don't want to deal with it, quite honestly. Yeah, and Freya's been around for quite a while, so she's got a fair number of saves. There we go, so I've got Rebecca, Freya, and Minerva. Now, Minerva, technically, I could put on a different profile, but I can't be bothered to make yet another profile. I have too many of the fucking things. Ooh, let's move my microphone a little bit out of the way, just so that I'm not immediately... Yeah. That's the problem with a microphone that's like mine. Gets in the camera's line of sight a bit too easily. Because it's the Elgato Wave 3, but I've got like a little fuzzy cover over it, so that helps with like the hisses and popping and that kind of stuff that naturally come from your voice. And microphones have a habit of picking up on those and just amplifying them to a point where it's unrealistic, and you're just like, that does not sound anything like me. But anyway, let's go. I downloaded a couple of new mods recently. They are replacements for Organised Bandits in Skyrim. They are Rogues and Raiders and VCB, which is Vampire Clans and Bloodlines. They basically do those 2 factions entirely separately, so you can decide which ones you want. I have the one for the undead, the vampires, and the bandits so far. There are temptations to get one for Fulmer, but I don't want to make the Fulmer too hard. Because here's the thing, they've got better gear than normal bandits do. Until you get up to a certain level, then they're pretty piss easy. But yeah. I'm also trying to decide whether I want to get a specific sword for Rebecca or not just yet. I feel like the little exploity thing that I did, what was it? Was it Wednesday or Monday? I can't remember. Might have been Monday. Anyway, I did this little thing where I basically managed to sneak into an enemy, into Mercer Frey's house in Riften, and I managed to get his sword, which is cool, but it was behind 2 expert locks, and I was wondering, am I supposed to be able to get in here? Oh well. I might just go and do it again, because why not? Yes, hello puppy, you're very cute. Oh wait a minute, I can get out that way. Why am I planning on running out the front door? Smart brain. Oh yeah, that... I got this sword that I think it was over on Freya. Yeah, Freya had it. That was a customized elven sword. It looked really cool. It was kind of like a saber. It was single-edged and it just looked really cool. I liked it. And I thought, wait a minute, this has got to be like a unique item, right? Wrong. It's actually from that Undead mod. I was kind of like, that's cool. And I can't remember, but I think it... I don't know, but I think it does poison damage. But for the life of me, I can't remember where I've got it, so...
Yes?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I kind of want to... One of the reasons that I've been bouncing between characters is because I don't really know what I want to do with specific characters yet.
Markarth.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
That's why I've also been playing characters that are much higher level and I've either played before or I'm in the middle of rebuilding because I know what I'm doing with them. I know that I'm not building an entirely new character. But I think I've gotten to that point where I'm more or less set on what I want to do as specific characters. This character, I kind of want to do the Dawnguard Scourge thing, so make her into like a really powerful anti-Volkihar, more specifically Vampire Hunter. And then you just see the tail floating backwards and forwards. Oh god, I love that. That's hilarious. It's not a bad thing, it's just it's just something that I notice sometimes that I'm just like, why? I don't mind making characters cutesy, but I also get to the point where I'm just like, is this character too cutesy? It's like I'll make like cutesy character outfits through mashups. Fuck off, Durak.
I die for my people.
Holy hell! Durak, you asshole! You almost made someone die by me not being able to put him down.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life.
Wow, okay, that's a bit quiet.
Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Do you know why he was after you?
So what I'm planning, at least at the moment, this is the Dawnguard character. This is going to be my Dawnguard character. So she's going to be my Dawnguard character. And I had planned from quite a while back that Freya, one of my other characters that I've been playing recently, she's going to be kind of a Death Knight build. That's why I did the College of Winter already on her. Alright, cool.
I was right there. He almost killed me.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. It's important.
Is this your note? What does this mean?
I know. No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. All right, then.
I must admit though, sometimes it's almost impossible for me to build characters because I'm just like, I want to do this, but that's not going to work, and that's not going to work, and I'm constantly finding reasons why it wouldn't work, rather than just trying it and, you know, just getting on with it. That's the thing, I could be quite indecisive sometimes, but then when I really focus on something and I decide on it, that's what's happening. End of story. That's why I don't mind people suggesting things in chat. I actually like it. But when I've decided on something, just try not to suggest anything else, because otherwise it'll just throw me off immediately. And unfortunately I can't get rid of that glow. Well, I can, but it would take a while and I can't be bothered to. There's a difference between can't and can. Oh, can't and won't, sorry. There you go. Can't get rid of it is I don't know what the hell I'm doing to get rid of it. Won't is I know what I'm doing with it and I know how to get rid of it, but I can't be bothered to. At least for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, this cloak is nice and it's really cool looking, but at night it glows like a bloody Christmas tree with night vision on. It even glows a little bit without night vision on. Just why I would not do it on other character outfits. Oh, that bloody fatigue thing. Sometimes it's cool, other times it's really irritating. I mean, I will leave fatigue on a character that's like a mage or something like that, because it makes sense. It means that they are not really trained with a bow, and they're using a bow because it's almost out of necessity. Come on, game, don't be weird. Oh, in the shoulder. Ouch. Definitely would hurt. Lol, and then you get these random ass Imperial soldiers just pop in, and all they do
Thanks for the help. Not many willing to take on the Forsworn these days.
is that. Help? I'm sorry, what? Oh, nope. Here, have your armor back. Oh, wait, look. Just... It's weird. Some people on different platforms will be more irritated at me than others. And I'm pretty sure you guys can tell which ones. Okay. I want to actually go and grab one of Cassie's saves because I want to know whether she's got this yet. Oh yeah, the Bandits and Raiders mod adds in all kinds of extra really cool loot for necromancers, and one of them was this necromancer herd. So if I put that on quickly, where is it? Na-na-na-na. There it is. It's not just purely black, there's actually some detail to it. There's the kind of white looking trim around the outside. And I really like that. It's so small, but it is so cool at the same time. I opened the chest just as it disappeared. Fine? I guess? Yeah, there's a good reason that I didn't want to do the Dawnguard Scourge on Cassie. And the main reason for that, for me, is quite simple. She's not really a warrior type character. She's a thief type character. But I also looked at her and thought, well, she's also a Dawnguard character because that's how I designed the newest version of her. Because I thought that her joining the vampires was a bit weird. Mainly personality-wise, because she's a nicer character, she's a more friendly character. And I just believe that she wouldn't really think that a vampire castle would be particularly interesting to her. She'd probably look at it, think, no thanks, and then just disappear. After, you know, taking everything that's not nailed down, because she is a thief. Right, here we go. It's crazy. Some days I get through far more Pepsi than I thought. It's like a couple of days ago, I thought that I'd only drunk like 2 Pepsis. No, I drunk like 4 or 5 actually instead. And starting to wonder, am I just getting too used to the caffeine, or is it something else? I thought I heard an item drop on the ground. Weird. Yeah, 3 AM. I'll head over towards Whiterun. One of the most irritating things for me is I now have a few mods on that add in items. That are kind of specific in the way that you pick them up. The way that they work, basically. For an example, the paraglider mod is a really, really cool mod. And I use it all the time. But the problem with it is if you make your character a normal character, like no vampirism or anything like that, and then, I don't know, you start doing Dawnguard or something like that, you start doing Dawnguard or you just get infected with vampirism and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. Guess what? You gotta redo that. You gotta reinstall that mod in order to redo the quest in order to get the paraglider again. That sucks. That's why these days I decide, you know what is this character right at the beginning? Are they a vampire or are they mortal? And I will do my best to stick to it. I'll never say that I won't do it, because I know what I'm like. It's like I've got this idea to make a different character for one reason or another. And I wanted to do a different start to normal. I wanted to have them like start off with a house, whether it be Whiterun or Solitude or wherever. Doesn't really matter. But But the thing is, I wanted them to start off with a house. Oh, for God's sake, give me a second. Piss off, you stupid wolf. Right. But then I have to decide, okay, fine. They're starting off with a house, great. But are they just a normal human? Or Ob's rat? Or elf? Or whatever? Or are they a vampire hiding amongst mortals, for an example? I mean, I've actually been tempted to do a playthrough like that again, because I've done it in the past, but that was before I had the high poly face mod installed. And the problem with the high poly face mod is it doesn't interact well with old, like, dynamic vampire appearance mods, because they're designed to work with the old low poly faces, not the high poly faces. So yeah, that's something I want. That's something I do want to do, but I just need to figure out how to do it without it being too disjointed or jarring. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Legionnaire sword. Nice. Well, here's the thing. I have an ebony bow. Sorry, I have an ebony sword and a dwarven bow. I just picked up a Forsworn bow, but here's the thing, if I quickly look at them, they're both the same amount of damage, and the Forsworn bow is actually heavier. So I ain't taking that. Come on, big guy. You gonna send me to orbit, or are you just going to beat my skull in? Fuck it. Nah, he's just gonna beat my skull in. Fair. That is honestly fair enough. I hate it when things like that happen. Well, yep, I gotta go and get the Jade Warrior, and then I will probably fast travel over to the Divine Elegance Museum, because I can't really be bothered beyond that. I do have ideas to do that noble character at some point too, though. I think it would be fun. I think I made noble character outfits ages ago. Oh, of course, there's no space, isn't there? Of course, got Catherine's dress, which is just a version of the one of the outfits that Foynu made, but it's got extra enchantments on it. Yes, I called it Noble Lady. Yeah, okay. And it's got a not quite Archmage, but pretty close to it enchantment, and I will, if I'm going to use those, I'm going to remove them. Remove the enchantments. So I've got the vampire version, got the blue version, and the old version. I'll tell you what, I'm going to sort out this character, get her up to Whiterun, and then I'm going to... Oh, I might need to get a new starter character save, so that'll go through the setup process again, which I don't really want to do. Might require a game restart though. Oh well. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go in and beat them up with a Bloodscale Blade, because I feel like it. I tell you what though, that's one of the reasons that I love starters that don't really have anything attached to them. Like the Left 4 Dead one, or being a vampire, or something like that.
What was that?
Because you're basically asking, okay, what kind of vampire are you? And I like the fact that that question is left up to you, the player, rather than... Nice.
Thanks for the help. Not many willing to take on the Forsworn these days.
Dude, I have night vision. Stop shoving a torch in my face. Oh yeah, and that's the screenshotting mod that I use. Dwarven Claws. I've always been tempted by claw weapons, but I've never used them because I don't know what I would want to do with them. I don't know what kind of build I would use if I was going to use claw weapons. I gotta admit though, having a okay, oh shit, I can't do it. Of course I can't. Stupid. Don't have a skip button. Oh yeah, I do. I've got it built into my keyboard. Wow, brain not working. One of the things I do think about these getting your own house to start off with, I don't think that that's overpowered personally, unless it's literally filled with a ton of resources that basically make you a god to start off with. If it's just a basic house, doesn't matter. Like a basic house of empty storage, like a lot of what Eleonora does, it's not a big deal. Don't tell me, wolves. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I might switch back to the Siri and see how it moves up. Because this one's fine, but in combat, it's a bit weird. Stop being stupid, game. It's a cool moveset, but it doesn't seem to flow as well as the Siri one. I have to admit. Do a quick save just in case. What the? Yep. What the shit was that? That was far too quick for a Minotaur, I'm sorry. Minotaurs should have like a giant's moveset. Where they're big and lumbering and slow. Yeah, you know what? Screw you. I'm gone. $26. What's my shield? 26. But is it lighter? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. That doesn't matter then. I think I'm going to make sure that I do not pick up Forsworn arrows. Because they're a waste of time. They are just weak. Currently, I'm just checking them for potions. No. Alright, I'm gone. Oh, jeez. You're still chasing me? Go away, you idiot. F9. Oh, gold. Where's my mouse? There you are. User mode. Thank you. Disabled a couple of my movesets just because they're a bit annoying. I mean, the animations look really good, but sometimes when they repeat over and over and over again, you then start to see the flaws. Come here! Oh, what? They killed him? I literally did that to save his ass. That's bullshit. Screw you, Necromancer. Yeah, there you go. That's the recolored Necromancer robes. And the boots are actually kind of nice looking as well. Yeah, I hate Necromancers. Screw them. Well, at least the character hates Necromancers. What the hell? Why are you two literally wearing the same outfit? I would use the other version of the armor outfit replacer that I'm using, but it gives mages a robe that's not that doesn't have SMP on it, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? I installed most of my SMP female outfits to get rid of the static mage robes. But no. They're using a static replacer, and I must admit, it does not interest me.
Where's my... Oh, come here.
There we go. Oh. What was that mod called? I'm actually gonna look it up now. Oh, that's desktop mode. Wrong button. What's it called? Autopilot? Oh, Skytrack SE, that's it. Wait, what? No, that's not right. Oh, it's automated. Auto run try? Possibly? Auto run. No. Wasn't something stupid like cruise control, was it? No. Okay, now I can't remember what the bloody mod was. So what's this? God, this must have been a long time ago because I don't recognise. Skyrim Auto Run mod. This might be it. Auto move. Well, I've downloaded it in the past. Okay, yeah, I might have to. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I might have to look into getting a mod like that. Because I must admit, doing the trekking from place to place to place without a horse, too slow for my liking. Haha. Screw it. I'll take it. Boosts my carry weight a lot. I'm kind of glad that games like this don't have like a procedural slowing system. Like, the heavier your character's backpack is, the slower they move. That would suck massively. I don't think I'd find that particularly fun. Because I'm a bit of a hoarder. Well, more than a bit, but anyway. That's not the important part. But yeah, I end up picking up a ton of stuff. So I kind of I think I would just I'd be moving kind of a bit faster than this, but a fair bit slower than this, if you know what I mean. Tell you what, where is he? He's not glitched into there, is he? No.
Need a ride?
Yes, I
I'd like to
do.
hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I wants to go to Volkreef.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
Unfortunately, I ran all the way out to Whiterun instead of probably dropping off at one of the vampire hideouts because I got killed. And I was just like, you know what? I just want to get to Whiterun. I know what I'm like. Bloody hell, they follow you for ages. Bugger off. I'm sorry, Bethesda, but the freaking length that they follow you is creepy. Look at this. That's a pretty decent distance. I'm actually right out on the road, and he is still standing there. I actually wanted to know whether or not that happened. Tell you what. Yeah, shit. Where the fuck did my free fly cam go? He's still standing out there. What the hell? Sorry, pal, but I'm not coming over there. You're being weird. I tell you what, I kind of want to know what my favourite vampire hidey hole is like with this new vampire mod installed. Oh yeah, splat. Hey look, mod has not started yet. I'm sorry, but that starting thing, wherever you have to be standing for the mod to start, piss off, a lot of you. Wherever you've got supposed to be standing should basically encompass that entire crossroads. In my opinion, just so that it actually triggers. Hi, dumbass. I gotta admit, I might turn this character into a Gnome's Rat. Just so that she actually gets the voice lines. I mean, if I'm gonna keep the ears and the tail, I might as well. But I might change it in... I might reinstall the mod so that it's the Catgirl version, so just ears and tail. So basically like your Mikote in Final Fantasy. And the only thing that would annoy me is trying to sort out the face preset. Because here's the thing, this face preset is built on a Breton. You know what? Ugh, bloody Minotaur. Piss off. Sorry, buddy, but your pathing is shit. Do I have better arrows than this? No. Let's try the poison ones, see if they do anything. Lol, you're an idiot. You're standing in the poison gas cloud. You get these arrows from Draugr. It's a shame that you can't just get them normally. Because it's a cool mechanic. Oh, make them so that they scale with alchemy. Jesus Christ, you don't have to be an amazing archer. You can just be a really good alchemist and just absolutely destroy people with poison arrows. Alright. Right, I think I'll get up to just outside the Raven Castle. And then do a little tweaky testy thing. Okay, stupid. Very stupid. You're a bandit summoner? Okay, hi. You're very stupid. You're using 2 maces. Fledgling bandit mage. I love it when NPCs get themselves stuck. It makes it so much easier for me to kill them. But I also don't, because it makes it so much more boring to fight them. Alteration book. Helpful, I guess. Poor, very dead person. Nice. Okie dokie. Glitchy cloak. Tell you what, I'll just grab the noble outfits and show you guys them in a minute. I was originally planning on going on a different character, but I just thought, you know what? Waste of time, just show. The reason I'm going in here is simple, because it's just purely because it's safer. Because right next to this door you don't have any bad guys. There are bad guys further into this area, but right next to the door you're pretty much safe. So guys, stats. Probably. Oh yeah, the noble armor. And then noble lady, vampire, noble vampire lady, and vampire noble blue. I guess I don't remember. It has been a while. So you got the noble lady one, which I believe only works with my base preset for some strange reason. I have no idea why. It's just odd. Because you should have the conforming, you know, everything working, but it just decided, nah, can't be bothered. So that's that one. Problem is it is snowing at the moment, so tell you what, force weather 15E. Oh, I should have just done the switch. So the idea with this one was actually I was kind of deciding on I was trying to decide on what a female noble would wear if they decided to start adventuring. Would they want to fit in with all the normal adventurers and just wear a normal suit of leather armor or something like that? Or would they want something a bit more stylish, a bit more, quite honestly, them? And I thought they'd probably want something a bit more stylish. So that's kind of what the design brief that I gave myself. And of course, I probably need to rework this one at some point. Definitely, actually, now that I think about it. Yep. Sort my hair out. Yeah, it looks alright. It needs a bit of work, but I can try something else out. Do noble again. This one, unfortunately, doesn't work properly because of the fact that... Tell you what, give me a second. The, well, first of all, the Molag Ball symbol over here is glitching out. Well, the textures are gone. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the gloves. It is. I'm not surprised. So yeah, I designed a couple of versions of this. If I take off the boots quickly. So there's the blue one, and then if I do the red one, that's what the red one looks like. In comparison. But those were about the only quote-unquote noble ones that I designed, so I will probably end up making entirely new ones because I don't really want the Lustmord armor as a base because it's not lore-friendly. It's not particularly lore-friendly. It's very underworld, I must admit. Tell you what, my mod list, I wonder what happens if I type in noble. Okay, Ashtrath's Noble Maiden outfit, then noble items from different mods. Different fur outfits. The noble vampire outfits. And that's about it. Fair enough. Alright. Let's go and see what this vampire place is like in comparison to normal. Bearing in mind I'm planning on doing this, making this character into the Dawnguard Scourge. Yeah, kind of need to get vampirism before I do that. That's the entire reason I'm here. And it's probably going to be harder. A lot harder. Because of the, vampire... what was it? Vampire clans and bloodlines. That's the one. Lol. Break them all in one go. And you failed. Jesus. Two vampires trying to kill me and I'm still not dead. Although they're level 1 fledglings. They are absolutely paper. Yes, hello, Gogo. Whoop. Oh, no, you don't. I really need to fix lighting. It's so weird. Oh, man, none of the Vampire Queen stuff? That's just rude. Oh, great, and I can't even loot that. Fine. Gotta admit, I kind of liked the camera system that they had in Fallout 4, because it was basically fairly tight up against the character. It was like the lowest down that you had of your character on the screen when you were in combat mode is the basically kind of your character's hips. Really? Bye. Oh, hi. No, you don't. That blooming charge sucks. Oh, I'm dead. Yay. Very helpful. Oh. Ooh. Yoink. I gotta admit, I don't like the enchantment on that one very much. I mean, the first two parts are great, but the can swim underwater without drowning part, you can do that anyhow as a vampire. But oh well. I wasn't aiming for you, but okay. Haha. I do want to kind of want to build some new character outfits for some of my current vampires. Because I know I made a new one for, what was it, Freya recently? But I also want to do something a bit more interesting. Hi! Mortal Blood standing right here. Lol, you fail. Come on, big guy. Why do I not have Divine Smite? Yeah, that animation keeps glitching out. It's supposed to be a way wider range. Like, the camera's supposed to be like way back here, not way up here. Ah, yeah, one of the vampire pendants from Master Jewelry. I love those pendants, they look gorgeous in my opinion. And there's like 3 or 4 different styles of them if I remember correctly. I think there's at least 2 Volkihar ones. And I think there's at least 1 or 2 normal vampire ones as well. Although I must admit, I'm kind of conflicted between those and the Dwarven ones. The new Dwarven ones are brilliant. They look amazing. Right, there's an entire set of them that have like a it's basically a crystal heart of whatever gem you feel like in the middle of it. Do you know how hard it would be to cut a crystal to be like that? Yeah. Okay, I have a well-practiced way of screwing with these idiots because it's funny. Hi. Come on, dickhead. I'm surprised. I went on a different character, bearing in mind she was brand new. Went into a vampire cave It was the one near Rorikstead. I believe it's... Well, if Rorikstead is here, it's kind of up here. Thereabouts, I think. And that was scary. There was only like 3 vampires, but one of them was using... It must have been basically a blood wave attack. Or a vampiric wave attack. Think like the first level of Force Radar. It was basically that. And it was nasty. It's taking me down to like half health in one shot, and I was just like, how the hell?
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen.
Yeah.
A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
You're joking.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreef.
Oh my god, what?
And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Great, love you. Fine, whatever. But... I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's fantastic. I went through an entire vampire-infested cave and did not come out with vampirism. What the fuck? How the fuck did that happen? Rattle Bethany doesn't do anything towards that, does it? No. That's a bit weird. Where's my last save? Ugh, do I have to go through this again just to get vampirism? Oh, I'm playing the Dawnguard Scourge. I might as well. Tell you what. Do a save here just in case I come through and have exactly the same problem. Because it's a really high chance of you getting vampirism. That. Oh well, I was doing what a true vampire hunter does, I guess. Clear the place out and never get touched by a vampire. Normally when you enter a vampire cave, within seconds you get vampirism. Ooh. Okay, I'm glad that I restarted. That's the Vampire Queen necklace. That is absurdly good. Oh yeah, the Vampire Queen's set for that outfit mod is really nice looking. I'm kind of tempted to do something based around that again. I've done it in the past and it's looked really good, and I'm just like, I haven't touched it recently because, well, the main reason is because the texture quality is not great. It's like you'd expect an older Skyrim texture quality to be. Not bad, but not brilliant either. Come on. Thank you. Lol. Oh my god, you just got wrecked. Look at the neck. It's like I hit her with the flat of the blade and just broke her neck. There you go, don't go defensive, just go offensive, and then you'll get vampirism easily. Oh god. Oh hi! Come on, Gogo. Ow. Arrow. Oh. Oh god. Ah! Nope. Not allowed. That doesn't reset. Yes, it doesn't. Thank God. I'll be taking those, and those. Hi. Lol. A vampire raises ally to help her. Ally dies literally the second that the vampire dies, which is before it could even get to me. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm swapping back to the Siri moveset. I must admit. I still prefer it. And it seems to work on all greatswords for some reason. Like, I mean, it works, as in the animations work, but visually it works. Like, when you're watching the animations play out, it just looks like it fits. I mean, sure, there's going to be some greatswords that are going to look ridiculous with it, but I don't use those. I never have done. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Hey, Dante, welcome. Blizzard time.
It is no.
Boop. Lol. There we go.
My drunken monk playthrough is going great. My only concern is when dragons start spawning.
That's always my concern, dude. What do you mean? Crimson blood. I need my crafting book, thank you. Oh god, I've got to go through this shit again. Shut up, Meridia, shut up, Meridia, shut up, Meridia.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple, a darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
You're a noise that I want to destroy. It doesn't get better with an audio replacer. It just stays as irritating. It's blooming annoying, honestly. And you know what else is blooming annoying? I have to wait for 3 days before I can pick up the paraglider because of vampirism. Arrgh.
Dragons are always a problem for pure melee builds.
I thought dragons are always a problem, end of story. Especially if you've got combat mods on. Yay. I mean, if you have combat mods on, you will melt very quickly. Unless you have stacked a stupid amount of resistances. Like, full resistance gear, resistance potions, and if you're a Breton, dragon skin.
I just use followers as meat shields.
Fair enough. I'll admit, I just say screw followers and just turn myself into the most ungodly powerful mage and say screw melee. That's my way of dealing with it. Why do you think I don't start the main quest line until I'm like a really powerful mage? It's not because of the Thalmor, it's not because of other things, it's because of the bloody dragons. Let's go this way for the time being. Kind of love how gargoyle heads are being used as like lantern holders.
I made my game more difficult to level.
Now, why the hell did you do that? That just sounds suicidal. Nice. Royal Tower Chambers. Okay, fine. Let's close that door. Hey, look, it's a nice and comfy bedroom.
'Cause I don't like the vanilla leveling system.
That's fair. Bloody, 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 blah. You wake up feeling rested and vampiric. I hope. Come on, game. Wakey, wakey. There you go.
It's a flawed system that is way too easy to cheese.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, so this character is going to need a neck to bite one fairly soon. Fair enough. Otherwise she's not a full vampire because... blah blah bullshit reason, bullshit reason. Oh, it's a normal one. I was hoping it would be one of the ones that you can walk through.
I like having to earn my power.
That's fair. Well, now that this character's all sorted and ready to go, I have ideas that I want to play around with, so I need to find a... Oh, none of them are going to have a abandoned prison save, are they? Of course they're not. I made sure of that. That was severely dumb. Copy. I actually need to rename that character to just Dragonborn preset or something like that, just so that I know what it is. Basically, what I'm going to do is, I know I've got several characters on here already, don't worry. I will sort those out later. Actually, I don't know why I have... Yeah, let's make this the clean one and just get rid of those. I can sort those out later. Cool. Alright, got that. Personal one. Yeah, okay, cool. Personal 2. That's the one. Yeah, as I said earlier, I'm going to delete a bunch of my build profiles because I think they're taking up a shitload of space on my drive that I kind of want back so that I can mod other games. Right, so for those wondering, I use this character to start off a lot of my characters simply because the character is in the starting area. Like, she's literally where you are just after you start the game with the mods that I'm using. I really want to know whether Alternate Perspective has got a update yet. Because I want an update for it. Here we go. Yeah, I want an update for it so that I can use Crouch Slide, because that's the only one of my mods that doesn't work with it. Nope. Because I remember that being a problem with it when I last tried to start it. Alternate perspective, crown, slide patch. Oh, that's...
I wonder can monks use bows?
Should be able to, if you ask me. It could make a special kind of monk where... Oh, that would be so cool for a magic mod. A mod that basically you start off with a bow, well, with a staff, a bow staff, that can turn from a staff into a bow. That would be sick, in my opinion. But you can design one that works that way, yeah. Right. Luckily, I don't have to spend hours in the preset menu.
Cool.
Because I have an idea. Oh, I see. Fine. The hairstyle didn't change. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's Atalia's hair. That's unfortunate. I would highly suggest to anyone though, if you're making a new character and you want them to be whatever class you want them to be, but you also want them to have a bow, make up a reason for it. Don't stick with the rigid bullshit that no, they cannot have a bow. Make up a reason why they have a bow and why they're able to use a bow. It's like, for an example, say I make a noble character and I want them to be able to use a bow or a crossbow. Just say that they went hunting with their family in their younger years and they learned how to use a bow proficiently. Simple. Gonna use Sherry's menu to change her name quickly. I was originally thinking of Saphira, but I might go for Sarah. Oh shit. I got that completely wrong, my bad. By one letter. But seriously, if you don't like something about a build, modify it. Simple as that. That's what I do all the time. I mean, hell, that's what I did with the Sorceress build originally, when I first started using it. I didn't like the fact that it didn't have Destruction Magic, so I just added in Destruction Magic. Because I know what I'm like. I am terrible at remembering to do things. Oh my god. I've got to try this. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, pretty rigid physics because it's one of like hundreds of hairstyles in a mod that's kind of not designed that way. It's designed to give you like some hair physics, but not much. I heard that there's a new hairstyle in the Everglades SMP hairs. This one, here we go. Oracle. Which is a new unique hair. Kinda like it actually. The physics is a bit more than just one physics node, which is impressive. Because those other ones is like, the way that they work is it's basically physics is drawn like a string of different nodes all the way down the item. And it basically looked like with those other ones, like they had maybe like 2 or 3 nodes and they were just going wah, 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 wah. That was about it. Pretty shit. Alright.
The story for my character was that she was born into a family of knights, but she didn't have the talent for swordsmanship, so she normally spends her days drinking away at bars and getting in fights.
That's fair. That sounds interesting. Hang on. I'm adjusting her brow height and eye height a bit, because they're a bit too low for my liking. Let's do that.
And eventually she got so good that she learned how to fight while drunk.
I remember that I made a different version of Rebecca, but I haven't used it yet, so I might as well use it for like a vampire appearance. It's either that or I'm just going to use the... Nah, screw it, I'm sticking with the Saphira one. But I'm going to change the ears, because long ears look great on certain characters, but they don't look great on all characters, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Hide that for a sec, so that I can sort out the ears. Oh, in place. I always deflate around the edge just to give it a bit of a more built-in appearance rather than, hey look, they're slapped on ears.
Hello, I'm back from the dead.
Hey Stephen, welcome back. Alright, question for you guys. I want to start this character off as a noble. So I'm going to give her a place to live where
Hey,
she's going to
Shadow.
start off at. So I'm going to give her a place to live. But I'm not sure where I want to give her a place to live. Do I give her one of the normal player homes? Or do I give her the player home in Coldhaven? Now, the only reason that I'm a little hesitant to give her the Coldhaven one is because I've been through there in the past, and I think that some of the stuff that's in that place is actually a bit overpowered, so I'm not sure if I actually want to go for it. I mean, I might just go through it quickly and have a look, just to make sure that it's not utterly overpowered.
Solitude is nice.
Solitude is very nice, I will agree.
Approach, my friend, and choose
I tell you what,
new life shall begin.
I am going to try the residing in Coldhaven one,
Even
just so that I can double check what's in there.
Solitude sounds like the better choice.
Fair enough. But if you want to start off as a vampire, Coldhaven's where it's at because, you know, it also gives you vampirism. Okay, let's check this place out quickly. Steel gear. So, battle axes, shields and swords. Dwarven dagger. Some fine clothing, but, you know, that's fine clothing. It's pretty basic. Ooh. Fulmer shields and weapons, which is really quite powerful. Bearing in mind, Fulmer gear is approximately the same power as Dwarven, last I checked. Full crafting area. Yeah, this is overpowered. I am going to agree with you and go for Solitude. Oh yeah, full suit of steel armor. And a full vampire outfit. Yeah, that's a bit overpowered. Okay then. Well, I have made my mind up. That is definitely overpowered, so I'm not doing it. So we're going to swap over to Solitude. I should end up with a bit of money when I'm in Solitude,
my child,
if I'm
and
right.
choose where your new life shall begin.
I own property in one of the holds.
Which property do you own?
Proudspire Manor.
The life of luxury. Live well, but live only.
So, for those wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I want a different start for my character. Simple as that. Something that's a bit more interesting. And I'll admit, yes, the mod does give you like elven gear, but there's a good reason for that. You own Proudspire Manor. That's a place that's worth 25,000 gold. I'd be willing to bet that you'd have enough money to buy yourself some decent weaponry. Oh wow, that bed's lovely. This is one of the mods that I'm using to replace the noble beds. That looks really nice. Alright, I want opinions. And I've got two options for you. We start this character off as a vampire right now. Give her vampirism through console commands or something like that. Or we say that she's got a contract to go to ex-vampire den.
For literally everything.
True. So, or we find a vampire cave and just say that it's like her first adventuring test. What do you guys think? This character is just plain old gonna be a vampire no matter what. End of story. Because that's the point. So, give it to her now, or make it so that she is an idiot and basically gained vampirism. Through, how do we put it? Through tough luck. You think so? Fair enough. Right, we've got 500 gold to get ourselves some decent armor. And if I do sell off the Debella amulet, it's an extra few hundred. Right. Basic bitch noble gear, really? No,
I try
thanks.
not to cheat, it's harder than you think.
Yep, I know. I have exactly the same problem. Tell you what, one thing I definitely want to change out is her dress, because this thing is the most basic of basic. It's the Skyrim noble outfit. I'm not giving her Queen Marika's gear, that's for damn sure. Screw it, I'll give her one of the Elise. Let's give her the green one, because... Oh, no. I'll tell you what, throw out that bloody hat because I'm not using it. Ooh, Frostbite Venom is absurdly useful.
All you need is to cheat once and then you'll be hooked on cheating for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I get that. I kind of basically set myself a rule where I am allowed to spawn myself clothing items, so things that don't have armor and don't have enchantments. But that's it. And maybe like a starter weapon, and I tend to do that as like steel and at worst of elven, like absolute most powerful of elven. Oh yeah, I don't need a sword, do I? I've got an elven one. Lol. Oh. Tell you what, turn those off for a sec. Right, I tell you what, I'm gonna grab a few potions. And I'll leave everything else for the time being. Oh, thanks, game. Rude. Oh, and the bloody pictures aren't up to date because, of course. But I will spawn in some items if I'm doing like screenshots and that kind of stuff. But what I tend to do is I tend to delete back to just before I made these screenshots. So then I don't have those items in my inventory. And I'm not tempted to use them. And that's the truth. I do not spawn in like super overpowered gear for my characters anymore. It just really doesn't interest me. Oh lol, it respawned the gear. So I didn't just have copper earrings this time, I apparently had copper pearl earrings. Alright, I'm going to grab a shield from downstairs and then we're going to head off. And go and get some armor. Probably buy it from either bits and pieces. Yeah, most likely bits and pieces because everywhere else is going to be closed because of the execution. Fine. Yeah. I'm just going to use Magnus, honestly. I kind of like the system with Magnus because it just... It's not too restrictive. It's not telling you, you have to do this, end of story. And it tends to just work out with my goals, honestly.
Position.
Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Thank you.
Lock the city gate.
Pie Moon Cave.
I took some screenshots today, but I'm not sure I can post them cause the character has a mesh top.
Yeah, you can post them. In my Discord, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I have like a not safe for work channel for Skyrim. Oh, That should be Skyrim Gallery in SFW, but
Okay.
anyway. There you go. I'll tell you what, let me just quickly... It's going to annoy me otherwise. So now the Skyrim safe for work and not safe for work galleries are literally one above the other. So safe for work, not safe for work.
Ulfric Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torring. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Might end up giving her a different hairstyle eventually, but this one's fun for the time being.
Very well wrong.
That's always the thing with these characters. They will get modified several times before I'm fully happy with them.
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Right, so I've only got 500 gold. Just under. So I think hide armor, hide boots, hide braces. Done.
It's not showing up for me.
Weird. Let me have a look. Perms. Ah! Where are you, Dante? Rolls. There you go. Try that. Ugh, I can twist it this way, but I can't turn it the other way. That's a bit stupid. You know what? Let's grab some fire arrows, but I'm gonna grab 20 of them. Cool.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Right. Get my glasses a little clean. So the idea with this character is, she's a lot like any noble that you'd expect to see in any fantasy universe. They care a lot about their appearance and what people think of them.
Okay, I posted them.
You did? I didn't see the alert go off. What the fuck's going on in Discord? Oh, that's weird. They're not showing up. I think my Discord's being weird. Let me reload my Discord. Because it's my Discord, is an idiot. Nope, I still don't see them. What the fuck?
I'll try reporting.
Yeah. Right, I think I'm gonna go and do this Pine Moon Cave thing immediately, because I just got a quest literally to go to Pine Moon Cave, which is kind of hilarious actually, because that is a vampire cave. And the idea is that, for those who are still interested in that kind of stuff, is that this is like her first ever adventure. She's never done anything else adventuring before in her life. And that's how she's going to gain vampirism, and then that's how she's going to learn her first lesson that just because it sounds easy, that does not mean in any way, shape, or form that it is easy. Okay, new menu installed. But what new menu would that be then? I wonder if it would be the take a nap mod. Well, it's not taking nap. That's interesting. Okay, fine. I will have to look for that another time. Okay. That's weird. I just got a collect bounty from Fog Firebeard. That's just weird. I might have turned down 3 gold. It's like a random raiding quest just got completed because an NPC decided to fight its way through a dungeon. Oh, did I pick up the shield? I did not. Oh, that was silly. Fine. Oh yeah, let's quickly get that one. Okay, let's see. Second. Just noticed something. Edit category, permissions. Automaton is off.
They should be posted now.
Cool. I'll have a look at them after stream. Oh jeez. That's a vampire. I am probably going to get squished before I actually get vampirism. Really? You've got no weapons? You're a waste of time. I do need to get an unarmed. Oh my god, what the hell? Come on. Oh, stupid bum. It should just auto-block them from posting, but for some reason they still manage to post. And that's not good of a bot. Kind of don't want them to be able to do that. Oh, hello. Come on, dumbass. Okay then. Gotta love those animations. I kind of love animation mods for immersion's sake, but I also think that if it's too long and too disruptive, then I won't use it. Although I must admit I have learnt not to like pick that kind of stuff whilst I'm in combat. Oh my god, that is an absurd ability. I love Forbidden Sun. Oh, 100 points of damage in a wide area on impact. So that's insane. But they also lose 200 points of fire resistance. So that's like taking like 200 or 300 points of damage, if I'm right. Well, if we wanted to become a vampire without, you know, the possibility of getting cured. Set. Busy. Sleep. Hours. 72. Not 732. 72. God, imagine if the game actually did do that. 730 hours. How long would that be? Well, 720 hours would be... 720 hours would be like a month. Thereabouts. That'd be about 30 days. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think that's right. Now, I'm going to enable something in Better Vampires. Oops. Apparently Book of Shadows. Wrong one. I'm going to make sure that this character has to have Mortal's Mask on at pretty much all times. Unfortunately, it will not make visual changes with the way that my mods are set up, unfortunately. But I am going to allow Blood Potions and Vampire Drain to affect satiation. But I'm going to turn that one off as well because it's just stupid, it's annoying. I tell you what, damage overall stamina but doesn't damage the regen. There we go. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to have to do a quick reload of the game because of the way that my game works with vampirism. I don't know if it's the same with everybody's game, but it definitely happens with mine. Whenever you try to do any changes to your character's appearance, even with high poly head on, just after the character turns, it will reset them back to how your character looked before you turned. Now, I like to change my character's appearance once they've turned into a vampire. I like to give them paler skin, gaunter cheeks, maybe use like the more unnatural eye colours. On this character, I don't think I'm going to do that because I want the changes to look a bit more subtle.
I'm too lazy for all that.
Fair enough. Personally, I love doing it, so it's just something that I find interesting. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm just going to make her pale. I'm going to leave the eyes alone. But what I'm also going to do is if I hide the Oracle hairstyle. Oh, okay. Oh, the ears been reset? Yes, they have for some weird reason. She was supposed to have these ones. Alright, so if I disable that. What I tend to do to make vampire characters look, well, more vampiric is this. I go to deflate, bung it up to something pretty high. Actually, tell you what, I'm going to also do the elven ears as well, just so that they kind of keep the same shape. So there we go, give her a bit more of a sunken cheek shape. So what I'm going to do now, the Saphira one I will rename when I get half a chance. Do a vampire version. Now, if I was going to make her an older vampire, like a much older vampire, I'd give her a bunch of other effects, but to start off with, as she's not that old technically, she's just going to have the gaunt cheeks. And the pale skin. But now, one of the things we're going to have to worry about is keeping Mortal's Mask up. Now with Mortal's Mask, it won't give you any information on it until, or well, it will, but it won't show up on there for a while because it's 15 minutes. And the little active effects that pop up down here only last for like a minute or so. So you don't really need to worry about that part. It's like when it's the last minute or so, it will pop up and you'll have to do something about it.
I feel like all older vampires should have white hair as a sign of age even though they look young.
That's a cool idea, yeah, I kind of like it. I'm that kind of person where I prefer them to do that if it's like a extremely old vampire, like in the level of like thousands of years old. But yeah, I kind of agree. Alright then, if you guys were to change one thing about this character's appearance as a vampire, what would it be? And why? You said about the hair color, Dante. Any other ideas? Oh, of course I forgot something. Oops. Oh, wrong one.
It's fine how it is.
Cool. Tell you what, if you were to change anything about our character to turn them into a vampire, I'm not talking about this character, I'm talking any character, what would you do? You've already said about the white hair. That's fair enough. I mean, personally, if I was going to do something, I'd probably do... I'd do it depending on what the character originally looked like.
Stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even
Like, if the character was blonde, for an example, would they have a much lighter hair color, or would it go darker? I tend to nearly always give my
More
characters...
bloodlines in Skyrim for vampires.
Hmm. Yeah. I would probably do, like, maybe make the veins a bit more prominent, like, be able to see the veins through the character's skin. Oh yeah, I don't need to worry about it until it actually pops up. That's why Mortal's Mask is a really interesting thing to play with better vampires. I'll admit I was wondering why she was doing that. I now remember. Oh yeah, and I need to set up Predator Vision. Predator Vision, where are you? Turn the cheats on just in case I have a problem. And I need to see where the fuck I'm going.
I would give some vampires body magic, not just blood.
Fair enough.
Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
And that's why I come up this way. Because I know that that guard is like the easiest guard in the entire city to feed on if you're a vampire. Malaran, hello.
Seville Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Bren. Thank you. Here, this is... Thank you. Here. Thank you. Here. You are free to leave.
Okay, that glitched out 3 times and I just got 500 gold a time. That's actually kind of hilarious. Alright, now, so I don't have to worry about my Mortal's Mask dropping at any second, I'm coming in here. What the fuck, game? Fine, no.
Body magic for vampires would give them the ability to deform their bodies, like using their bones as weapons.
That's fair enough. Oh yeah, I picked up some vampire ammo whilst I was out. Lol. And of course it's Koza's vampire armor, so it looks a bit push-uppy, shall we say.
I mean, they are walking corpses that don't feel pain, so unless it's sunlight, so why not use that to their advantage?
True. I tell you what, I am glad that Skyrim works on instant cells. Can you imagine them just going to bed at night as a vampire with something like the vampire hatred thing, and then just waking up in the middle of the night because you got like 2 or 3 gods wailing on you trying to kill you? That would be really freaking irritating. So I might actually have to go into the creation kit for once. So I can adjust this house so that it's got like a coffin, so that my character can sleep properly. I would have thought the Mortal's Mask was completely faded by now, hasn't it? Yep, it has. Mortal's Mask, there we go. Tell you, one of the things I would definitely modify, if I could, with a vampirism mod, is only in direct sunlight does your character take damage. Like, for an example, say it's a rainy day like today, then it doesn't matter, and you're alright. But if it's just a sunny day, no clouds in the sky, you are dead to the door now. Oh shit, wait a minute. Optimize, optimize. Go and find Tari. There she is.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
What about aquatic
What's wrong with my
vampires?
outfit? Nothing at all. It's very
Aquatic vampires. That would be interesting.
style, however. You should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up.
Kind of reminds me of a build that I tried to make a while ago, that I called the Lady of the Lake.
You're really going to the Blue Palace. That presents an opportunity.
That'd be kind of interesting.
If you're willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Maybe it's a vampire that's
Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
I don't know,
Good.
has always lived by a lake, but now they're a vampire and
Mention it's from Radiant
they don't need to breathe. They can just explore underwater as much as they like. It'd mean that you don't have to be Argonian. If you really wanted to play that way, you could play almost any race you like. Ah, stupid dress, stop it. Thank you. I mean, there's only a couple of ways of being able to breathe underwater. There's water breathing potions. There's the water breathing crown that you can get in the Temple of Oriel in Dawnguard. And then there's being Argonian. And I'm not sure if this is a mod
sea
thing.
elves exist.
That's true, yeah. And then you've also got to remember, I'm not sure if it's a mod thing, but I think vampires, even in the base game, are able to breathe underwater. Great nemesis, there you are.
I think we shall have a grand parade and let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Down in all their might.
Still need to have a look for a fix this stupid Solitude Blue Palace glitch. Both the frame rate and that glitch right at the front door.
Unnatural magics are coming from that cave. With strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Ellis. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Marcus. Rest easy. You're dismissed.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. What can I do for you, Dara?
Miss Stenton.
As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, yes.
Hale might be able to work some sort of fudged reason for her actually taking a liking to me. Either because my character's been living here for a while, or vampiric charisma, shall we say.
I would be honored to help. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. It's a fine day with you around. Do you like my outfit? It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. It was made by Radiant Raiment. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Even though I didn't do shit. Lol. Oh, those glitches are hilarious. Oh well. That other glitch that we had with Mellorin though, that same known glitch with Dragonborn voiceover.
Do you have business with the court?
Yeah.
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave. When is my appointment to meet with
You mean the Dragon Bridge
There's
issue?
some issues we must speak about.
I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on.
Simply cancel an appointment with
But if you
Nara.
want to clear out the
Serves
cave,
in my capacity.
make sure you're repaid for your
Guards
work.
resources and doesn't answer to me in the slightest. This hardly seems fair.
Fair is a word rarely applied to politics like this. I'm afraid you must learn to accept this.
I can't remember. Have there actually ever been any like Sea Elf mods for Skyrim?
Can a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Interesting. She doesn't have any of the the outfits that you can get through the Winterhold College through Mage Corps. I think that's a little limited, but although it is college robes, so not sure. Right. How does a minion sound to this character? Sounds like a yes. Let's get hailstone, frostbite. Oakflesh, I don't have robes at the moment, so I'm going to hold off on that for the sec. Ooh, raised wall might come in useful. Because, trust me, raised wall is insanely useful. Especially if you can block off attackers. Reanimate corpse, of course. What else are we going for? Oak flash, no. I think I'm going to go for... I like grab for leech seed and lamb of Mara.
Take care of yourself and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Because those are great abilities for keeping you alive. Spindrift Night outfit. It's stealing in order to grab it, so I might just leave it for the time being. Right. I think what I'm going to end up doing with this character, probably going to play her a bit whilst I'm before bed tonight. And I will sort some things out when it comes to outfits and mods and that kind of stuff, because of course I'm going to want to sort out some sort of interesting vampire outfit for her. Can't exactly give her just a normal character outfit.
Now I'm curious, can a dragon contract vampirism? We know they can't become a Draco Lich.
True.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I don't have to take this from the likes of you.
Okay, what is this? Blue Palace basement, Blue Palace. Oh, right, okay. Let's go back upstairs. Random guard. Oh, this is outside. Alrighty. What the fuck? That's a bit of a glitch. Fine, I will have a look into that later. Tell you what, let's get her back to her home, and then I will call it a night, because it is at 11 o'clock.
Video lags as hell.
Video lags as hell? That's not good. Weird. Might be at your end, because I'm not seeing any problems over here. It's either that or YouTube are having issues. But anyway, folks, this is going to be it for tonight, so I'm sorry to anybody who's just joined us. I do stream UK time, so I stream 8 till 11 UK time, or whatever that is your local time. So, next stream. When is next stream going to be? Next stream is going to be Monday. Monday is, of course, Modding Monday. I'm going to be probably looking at some other animation mods and that kind of stuff on Monday. That's what at least what I'm thinking of for the time being. Because I want to get some better unarmed combat mods and other things like that. But until Monday, folks, I'm going to say good night, stay safe, have fun. I'll catch you on Monday. Bye, folks.